This is one of the most stressful situations in my personal life. So I decided to share the strategies that are helping me a lot to overcome my anxiety, stress, and overthinking. Anxiety doesn't usually show up loudly. It shows up at night, in quiet moments, when everything slows down. That's when the thoughts start. Did I say the wrong thing? Did I do enough? What if they misunderstood me? What if I messed this up? And the more you think, you get more distant from yourself. I used to believe anxiety meant something was wrong with me, that I was missing something, that I needed to fix something. But over time, I realized something different. Anxiety isn't a lack of capability. Anxiety is a loss of orientation. So I would like to share 3 things which I accommodate into 3 different categories, and you may use each of them in different situations that can bring anxiety to you. About the first category, the rule of Veggie that I call. So what brought me back from all this overthinking was remembering who I am truly. Veggie stands for worth, goal, intention. Sometimes you need to remind yourself of your worth. So, for example, after some job interview or before that, you are overthinking about what they may think about you or why you got some rejection from them. You need to remind yourself of your true worth, what your values are. So the value that you believe you can add to that team. And even if they didn't realize it, maybe it wasn't the best fit for the current moment. So that's why you can move on easier. Or let's say reminding myself of my goal. It helped me to be result oriented because focusing on the goals require me to bring attention to that orientation, and overthinking cannot consume attention anymore because I chose to actually direct my energy and focus in that specific direction. If you are also in the middle of such stressful situations, what is one of the goals that you can share with me? You want to direct your energy and focus to that one action. And the third thing in this first category was intention. Let's say you talked about something in a crowd and you didn't articulate that in the best way possible, and you're overthinking, maybe people misunderstand you. So reminding yourself of your intention, that your intention is not really bad. Your intention is always nice, positive, and kind. It shows you that those people who know you, they know your intention as well. And most importantly, it is important that you are clear with your intention and you are not overthinking about the same thing, and you can just forgive yourself and take another decision next time. But if there are some toxic people in that crowd, they already may misinterpret you even if you say the best ever articulated sentence. So how to deal with that kind of situation? You can go to this playlist. All my experience in that is explained already to the extent that I remember here. So the second category is what I developed for myself, self-love, directing to self-care. I stopped treating myself like someone I needed to correct or punish. I asked myself something simple. Would I actually tell the same thing to someone who I love? And if the answer was no, I started choosing self-love not as a feeling, but as a rule. I didn't sabotage myself with endless thoughts. I didn't hurt myself by replaying mistakes. And that self-love led me to self-care, because you know that anxiety and overthinking is not something healthy for our body. Self-care became protecting my mind the same way I protect someone I cared about. And the third category is the most important realization, one of them that I have had in my life. The rule of separation. Not every thoughts belong to you. Some thoughts are just echoes from old experiences, from unhealed moments, from other people's voice. Anxiety feeds on confusion between who you are and what passed through you. So whenever a negative thought appears to me, I learned to pause and reflect this, that it is not me. it is a noise. Because when a child is born, it is whole and complete. All the spirit, the soul, everything is untouched. So not negativity, nothing is really there. But over the time, whenever we are going through some different experiences, we are being exposed with some people, with some thoughts, with anything that society and the life experience brings to us. So they become as if they are ours, but actually you don't need to mix with your thoughts. You are different from your thoughts. In the very moment that you realize you are not the same as your thought, you feel this separation between you and those negative replays that you have in your mind. You get truly separated from that, and you feel safe in your skin because you know that it is not what belongs to you. It is just something that maybe you just listen, hear it, reflect, go through it, but not really make it yours. That pause changed everything. I didn't argue with the thought. I didn't follow it. I separated, and in that separation, calm returned. Overcoming anxiety really doesn't mean that I never think again. It means that I don't let those thoughts decide my feelings now, my direction, and my future. It's not always easy, but they are the tools and strategies we can use. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments which one of them are the things that you maybe already use. Maybe not with the same term, but you say that, hey, it's familiar, it's something that I'm using as well. Maybe in your own way. Or which of them are the things that maybe you say it's helpful, I will give it a shot. So see you in the next video.